I knew I was sending a letter, and they were expecting a call within the week. For me, in my mind, my thick skull, I knew that, and even if they never got the letter, in my mind, my world, I felt good about it. So, if you can just dial for dollars and talk, that's great, but if you can cold call with a direct mail piece. Now, I want to bring into the nationwide and what we've done. Out on our marketing storefront, we have a lot of direct mail pieces. Have you gone out and looked at those? You may want to write that down on your letterhead. If you're marketing for certain classes of business, wouldn't it be best to have some direct mail pieces to go ahead and send out and then follow up with? Tracy, you had a question?
No, I just had a comment. I've done this before, and I've known people to do this. Rather than spend the money to buy the mailing and mail the mailing, you pick a mailer piece that you like, and you take it with you. You're walking in. If it's your comfort blanket, and you say, I sent this mail piece to you, and I want, you know, if that's how you like to follow up, just have it with you, but don't mail it. Don't spend the money to mail it. Just tell them you mailed it. They don't know.
So instead of 42 cents, and you're going to jump in your car and spend $4.50 a gallon, because I'm sure that's where gas is going at the end of the year. And you're going to drive to all your risks rather than call them and then hand that to them. Either way works for you. Doesn't matter. If I drive and drop this off and say, hey, I sent this to you last week, did you get it? And then I can cold call, because in person is better. Problem is the decision maker always there when you stop in?
Yes, they just don't tell you.
Or I own 2 pizza restaurants up in the Dallas, Fort Worth area. And I get people coming in all the time wanting to quote our insurance. And my wife, they said, is the manager in? She goes, no. Well, is the owner in? No. I'm just working behind the counter here. What can I do to help you? Oh, well, can you hand off this business card? I'd like to give you a quote when the insurance comes due. That can be a tough one. You're going to run into a lot of that. And guys, when it comes to commercial insurance, it is a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Getting your foot in the door on this very first piece is probably the toughest part about the whole darn thing. You need a hot prospect. And if you don't have hot prospects, you got nobody to sell to. Did you talk about that yesterday in your meetings?